Driving under the influence has never resulted in anything positive. However, this case might be the epitome of that, where a drunk driver hits a man without even realizing that he has just ended someone's life. On December 9, 2022, law enforcement officers were dispatched to the site of a collision involving an intoxicated individual who struck a cyclist on the road. Tragically, the cyclist was pronounced deceased at the scene.
He swerved here.
Where is he right now?
Where is the car? The QX80, the blue one that just got smacked. Left side.
This one? Okay. Do me a favor, stand by. Let me contact with them, and the officers are on the way, okay? Come here. Hello? How are you doing?
All right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Do you need any medical attention?
No.
Okay, do you have your ID on you, sir? I'll be with you in a second, okay? Is that your vehicle, the blue Infinity? Do you have your weapon on you?
No.
This is your CCW, okay? Oh,
Yeah.
driver's license right there. Okay, got this. Thank you. Oh, don't.
Sorry.
You okay? Here.
I'm,
Don't fall. I'm gonna sit you in my vehicle so you don't fall, okay?
Yeah.
An officer's gonna come talk to you about it. I'm just standing by. I guess there was an accident. So I'm just waiting for them, okay? The reason I saw you is because I didn't want you to fall. Okay?
The officer, recognizing the gravity of the situation, clarifies that the suspect is not currently under arrest. This distinction is important as the investigation is ongoing and formal arrest procedures have not yet been initiated. But one thing's certain, the suspect isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Pardon?
I get a lawyer.
Okay, I hear you. I'm not asking you any questions or anything, okay? Once the officer comes to talk
I
to you...
don't know what's going on.
Okay. They'll explain everything. Like I said, I'm just standing by until the officer gets here,
Thank you.
then he'll explain everything, okay?
The suspect asks for a lawyer, but it's important to note that without an arrest, he doesn't have the right to an attorney at this point. He is being held while the investigation continues. Meanwhile, other officers arrive at the scene.
Where did this guy get struck?
Up here. Huh? That's where he's up at. As of right now, I don't have anybody who saw the accident. I have a witness who said that he saw the body.
So that's the driver of the car?
No, the driver of the
Or,
car.
well, that's the car that hit him, or no?
That's just a witness.
That's a witness. So the driver, I'm guessing, is the one that's all the way
At
up.
the
at the
flashing
fence.
lights, yeah.
Okay. So this is a witness. This guy got hit. Somewhere actually back behind.
He can't confirm or deny if the bike was shot in the east or west. So like if he got clipped, but he just saw the body flying.
But he's saying it was about here, give or take, anyway.
Yep.
Officers piece together accident details as witnesses recount the incident, unsure of the bike's direction. With limited information, they navigate complexities to understand the sequence of events.
Alrighty, sir. Thank you so much for hanging around. You're Gerard? Yeah. You okay? Yeah. Okay. So I have my THI unit coming out. I'm gonna ask you what happened. I'm gonna give him a call, and then I'm gonna see if I can release you because I have your information. Okay? If he does good.
Yeah.
So
Who's coming?
it's basically traffic homicide investigator. It's coming out, so I'll just give him a call. I'll find out from you what happened, be able to tell him what's going on, and then we'll probably be able to release you. Okay? Can you tell me what happened?
I'm just driving behind a BMW, and the car in front of him was a black car. I don't know what vehicle it was. I saw debris fly up. I didn't know what it was. And the car behind him swerved, and I looked over and I seen him. He flew through the air. I didn't know it was a body until I thought it was just debris. I looked over, he was face down. I pulled over immediately, ran over to him, and called EMS. That was it.
The witness describes the scene when he witnessed a BMW colliding with a cyclist. Reacting swiftly, he stopped, called for assistance, and joined others in providing CPR, which shows the collective effort and quick response of the community in the face of an emergency. In the meantime, another witness provides a detailed description of the events that led up to the collision.
At this point, I'm going to take a sworn tape statement from you. What I'm going to do is I will have you raise your right hand. And swear that what you're going to tell me is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay. You're coerced in any way? No. Okay. And we currently are in the front seat of my patrol vehicle, which is about a quarter mile east of State Road 7 on Okeechobee Boulevard. All right, Mr. King, you were driving your vehicle on Okeechobee?
Heading westbound.
Heading westbound. Where were you coming from? Okay. What lane were you in? Do you remember?
I was not in the far right. I was in the lane just to the left of the far right lane.
Okay. When you were traveling on Okeechobee, what did you see?
I saw the blue SUV. There's a few cars ahead of me. I also saw what I thought was a bicycler, and this blue SUV swerved and hit him.
Where was the bicyclist?
He was, from what I remember, he was in this bike lane.
So the bike lane, if you're heading westbound on Okeechobee, which you were, there's the middle of the road, and then the bicycle lane would be outside of the outside lane, correct? Closest to the grassy edge of the road.
Correct.
Okay. And the cyclist was riding in that bicycle lane? Okay. So the blue SUV struck the cyclist, which you witnessed him strike the cyclist?
Yes, I did.
Did you see what he was doing before? Did you notice anything that he maybe was doing while he was driving that seemed odd or out of place?
I thought it was kind of odd that he swerved towards the bike lane.
No wonder the witness feels pressured, but the officer is handling the situation well. Having him swear and testify immediately is a strong direct examination tactic. The witness vividly describes the events, including his efforts to alert authorities and his interaction with the SUV driver.
Where was the blue SUV at?
He was in the right lane.
The one closest to the grassy median in the bike lane?
Next to the bike lane.
Okay. So he swerved basically right.
To the right.
Okay, into bike lane.
Yeah.
Then he struck the cyclist, which you observed.
Yes.
What did he do after he made impact with the cyclist?
He kept going.
Okay. Did he stop at all? Do anything? Look back? Turn around? No?
Not to I couldn't really see his face at that point, but I remember saying to myself, why isn't he stopping? Why?
Okay. Okay. And what did you do when he wasn't stopping?
I think instantly after it happened, I was looking to see what happened to the bicyclist. I don't know where he went.
Okay.
After that, again, I'm saying to myself, why isn't this guy stopping? He's not stopping. At that point, I grabbed my phone. I was panicking. I'm trying to get 911 on the line.
The witness recalls seeing the SUV swerve erratically before the crash. Despite the hit and run, the driver didn't stop. Eventually, the witness called 911 and persuaded the driver to pull over. While this eyewitness provides crucial information, the next one helps officers piece together the entire picture. But before we continue, if you're not subscribed to the Crime Kingdom YouTube channel, you need to subscribe before the end of this year. Please subscribe so we can hit our goal and reach many more people. Thanks so much. Back to the video.
To my lane.
Okay. And where was your vehicle at?
I was in the middle lane almost, the one towards the...
Where was he at?
He was in the slow lane.
The slow lane closest to like where the bicycle lane is
Yeah,
on
he
the
was
outside of the road?
weaving back and forth.
In that
kinda.
lane?
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought he was just playing on his phone, like I said.
Okay.
And as soon as because I was maybe a car or two behind him, I got over, he swerved halfway into my lane.
Okay.
I thought playing on his phone. I just kind of beeped at him, and he straightened up, and after that, it was just a explosion of parts. And
Okay. What did you see what happened? What do you mean an explosion of parts?
It sounded like a tire explosion, like on a semi-truck.
Okay.
And all I saw was red chunks. Like, I don't know if it was the victim or...
What was it? What did he hit?
It was definitely the bike.
A person on a bicycle?
Yes.
Okay. Where was the person on the bicycle at?
He was on the bicycle lane.
In the bicycle lane. Walk me through real quick what happened. Are you okay first off? Do you need a water or anything?
I'm all right. I have a water.
Okay, you got a water?
We had a horrible accident. I don't really know what happened.
Okay.
It was,
You don't know what happened?
no.
Okay. You were driving? Okay, you were the only person that was driving?
I was the only person. That was
Okay. Where were you heading to?
heading home.
Heading home? Where were you coming from?
I work.
Your work? What do you do for work?
I'm an arms dealer.
Like firearms?
Yeah.
Okay. No weapons on you or anything, right?
No.
Okay. In reference to work, where's work exactly at?
Congress Avenue.
Congress Avenue?
Delray Beach.
Okay.
Appears to have sobered up considerably since a lot of time has passed, and he's much better than he was earlier when it was light out. However, he's still not fully sober. Slurred speech is still noticeable. He expresses confusion and shock, claiming not to know about the incident. However, this display of confusion won't save him from the cops.
You don't know anything about the accident. You were the only person that was in the vehicle.
I was changing lanes from, right to left, and I don't know what happened.
Okay. So you stopped here. Why did you stop here?
Or
how did you know that you had an accident?
I heard the crash and I stopped.
You stopped?
Yeah.
Okay. Any medication for anything?
I take a lot of medication for
Are you
different things.
taking any medication right now or on any medication right now?
I take medication daily.
Okay. What kind of medication?
Buspirone. I don't know. A few different things.
A lot of different things. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you drink socially? Socially. Have you had anything to drink today?
No.
No? Nothing? Okay. Did you take that medication today?
Yeah.
What time did you take that? But you don't remember what it was?
Noon. I don't know, man.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be difficult with you. I'm just,
Okay. Well, I understand. No, I noticed that you're kind of nodding a little bit and you're slowing your words.
This is crazy.
Okay.
This is all, crazy.
I understand. There's probably a lot going on.
I'm freaking out.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right. So, Jason. So at this point, I'm going to ask you for a blood draw. Okay. In order to determine if there's anything in your system which would make you an impaired driver. Okay. So I'm asking, will you consent to that blood draw?
No.
You're not going to consent to that blood draw. Okay. So because
against questioning him, he surprisingly doesn't hold back, openly admitting to taking a significant amount of medication. His refusal to consent to a blood draw adds another layer of complexity to the situation.
With or without your consent, because you're involved in a crash that involved death. Okay? So, we're going to walk over to that medical rig and we're going to go do a blood draw. Take your hands out of your pockets for me.
Okay. Don't worry about the door. Don't worry about the door. We got the door.
You walk with me. You got kits?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Put your collector initial and then the date and the time on both of these. That way then I can just seal this up and be done. That way then I can just seal this up and be done.
Yeah.
Refrigerator, and now this goes to PBSO. And in 6 months, I'll get a result.
What's the deal with
6 months? 6 months, probably.
What's the deal with now you guys get a warrant and we have to draw again? I never heard of that part.
So I don't think we're going to draw again. I think I'm just going to get a warrant as like a double you to this guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's facing 20 years to,
Yeah.
I mean, right now.
Right, yeah.
So, and if it's DUI man, which it's going to come back,
Yeah.
it's like 25 to life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this guy's done.
Yeah.
His entire life.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you
In the end, he was arrested and charged with DUI, manslaughter,